You're in for a real treat on this one, an all-solid Acacia tenor by Islander. This one is the SAT-4. Wait till you hear the price of this incredible instrument. Yes, welcome to ukelikethepros. I'm Terry Carter. I'm excited to welcome the Islander line to my store, the #1 store online. That's store.ukelikethepros.com. We'll get to that in a second. First of all, thank you for being here. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. Turn on that bell notification. That way you don't miss a single lesson or tutorial, review, challenge, giveaway that we do right here on my channel. So the Islanders are the Ukulele imported line, and I'm a huge Ukulele dealer, one of the biggest in the world. And I don't know what took me so long, but I finally got the Islanders, and they are available at store.ukelikethepros.com. And as a matter of fact, this is the very first review of the Islanders I'm doing right here for this one. This is the tenor. This one is SAT-4, all solid acacia wood, just for over $300. Is absolutely, that's insane. That's totally insane to get an all solid wood instrument. And you know how I feel about all solid wood for just slightly over $300 for the tenor, and then the concert and the soprano are even less expensive. That's absolutely wild. So we're gonna do some playing. That you hear this thing, go over all the specs as well. I want your opinion on what you think of the looks and sound, and I'm gonna give you my feelings on the playability of this thing. All right, let's dive into this thing. Slightly going out of tune as I'm playing this a little bit. Just like I said, I got these out of the box. I've tuned it up a few times, and I'm doing this review video for you. Excuse me. I will tune it up before I do the next piece, especially the fingerstyle piece. But let's check this out. We got all solid acacia wood. Okay, really nice. This does have a satin finish on it. If you couldn't tell, satin finish. I like that it has a herringbone rosette and also has a herringbone purfling going around. So that's all solid. Flip it to the side. You got solid acacia sides with the binding, which I like that, top and bottom binding. Let me just rotate this around for you. It does have the seam here for the wood, and then the other side, oh, there's the back. The other side, all solid. And then again, back, all solid acacia wood, back right there. Look at that, really nice piece. So, you know, I'm real big on the solid woods. If you can get solid wood, solid top, all solid wood, that's the way to go. It's just, they're gonna sound, I haven't tuned it up yet. Hold on, I will though. It just sounds so much warmer, so much more natural, little bug flying around, than a laminate would. And for this one, like I said, just over $300. That's an incredible deal. Let me go ahead and do some finger picking on this one. I'll tune it up, and I'll go over all the specs for you. What do you think of that? By the way, that little piece, at least a part of it, is from my fingerstyle mastery course over at ukelikethepros.com. You can grab those courses. I got courses. I got free stuff. We got a fantastic premium membership. Come be part of the Uke Like the Pros Nation. All right, but what do you think of that? Generally, Ukulele has a kind of a nice tight sound to it. So kind of a really nice condensed focused sound with, even they're made in Hawaii versus these. I said these are imported, these are made in China, which helps with the price. But again, they get solid wood. Absolutely fantastic. All right, let's dive into this thing. We got the satin neck. Okay, got a nice satin neck here. You have the open gear tuners. You have a real simple Islander headstock. You do have the 1.5" nut width. I measured it, just really make sure 1.5", and then you do have the 17-inch scale length from the nut to the saddle. So you do have a nice tenor. Again, these do come in a concert and a soprano as well. Now check this out, kind of interesting. They got a walnut fingerboard here, and what's nice is I actually did the binding on this as well. And then also they got not only the walnut bridge here, but notice it's also the peg style. So if you're new to the peg style, actually, stop, because I've been thinking about this. Kanalea, even for all the islanders, they do plant a koa tree, just like they do for all their made in Hawaii. But every islander they sell, they do plant a koa tree, which is actually a pretty incredible thing because the process that goes into that, I won't get into it here, but it's actually very, very time consuming. So very, very cool for them to help the environment. But if you have one of these bridges, so what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to tie a knot to the end of these things to put them in, because when you take these out and you put it back in, you got to have some kind of knot or something to grab that string. So anyway, it's not a big deal. It's just the way they do it. You see this a lot more in guitar. So, all right, let me play a little piece. I want you to leave a comment below on what you think so far about the looks and sound of this thing. And don't forget to smash that like button. All right, these things are strings things. The strings are still stretching a little bit. I am tuning it up, but that's all right. You get the general idea of this thing. What do you think of the looks? What do you think of the sound? Playability-wise, pretty impressed. I actually got a decent little action here. You know, I do offer setups at my store, store.ukelikethepros.com. But overall, it feels pretty good. I think it sounds nice. Like I said, these generally have, even made in Hawaii, Kanalea kind of has a really kind of a nice focus sound with their ukes. This does have the Acacia or the keyless strings on it with a high G. If you want low G, you can totally substitute that out. So anyway, that's it. That's going to do it for this one. I do appreciate support, all the comments, and checking out this video on the Islander, the SAT. This is an all-solid Acacia wood one. Again, store.ukelikethepros.com. Appreciate you being here, all the support, the comments, smashing the like button, subscribing, all that stuff. It really does make a difference. So thank you, and we'll see you in the next one.